Good morning, everyone. I've made video before about this quarantine tank. Want to let everybody know that the male betta fish in this tank, in this aquarium, quarantine aquarium, are healthy and will be going into a large compartmentalized, I hope I got that right. I have a very hard time pronouncing that word. 30-gallon aquarium. I'm almost done setting it up. Waiting on my live plants to arrive. The LED light to arrive today. And the rest of the materials I need to manufacture, well, not manufacture, but to assemble my dividers. I make my own dividers because when you have a lot of fish, betta fish like I do, and a lot of males and females, you need to separate them. And that can get really expensive. You can buy dividers online pre-made already from good solid plastic that does not harm the water column, and safe for the fish, ultimately safe for the fish. So that was just way too expensive. Some of them can be $18, $20 a divider, and up higher too. So what I did was I came up, or actually, I'm sorry, I don't want to take credit for this idea. I did find other people on YouTube, because the lack of funds sometimes can lead you out of desperation to find a less expensive solution to the need you have at the time. And this, I'm glad I did this because it's turned out to be really, really good. If you notice, while I'm talking, the interaction of all the bettas, they are very calm, they are very relaxed, they just got done eating, so their tummies are full, and they're very at ease. They're not swimming around rapidly, or they're not agitated, they're not angry. They're just very peaceful, and I think you'd agree with me. And the good thing about the dividers that I make are that the plastic that separates them is sort of as a veil, if you will. They can see each other. They know that there is a betta, another male betta fish right next to them. And from my experience of watching them, that actually gives them comfort to know that there's another male or a companion next to them. And yes, because of their territorial nature, you don't want to put them in direct contact with each other, especially, in an aquarium. But as you can see clearly, they're divided and they're at peace and they're happy. And I'll show you that they can see each other. I'll come over here and you can see as I pan here that it's sort of like a veil. It's a plastic mesh, if you will. And if I go over here even more, let me come in close, and you can see he's up here, and you can see the other betta on the other side down there in the lower left corner. He is clearly visible. And you can see the bubbler there in the lower right hand corner of the video. That's in the next compartment over. And here is what you saw through that veil, was this. And so on. If you go here, you can see that they can see each other. They don't mess with each other. They don't get upset at each other. He likes to flare at everybody. He has like excellent vision. I don't know what laser vision is. I mean, 2020 they say is like perfect vision. I don't know what's better than 2020. There's got to be something. But he can see me coming from a mile away. He's amazing. And this little guy, I've named him Joseph. Again, same thing. He can see over into, they can all see each other. And I haven't named him, but he's a mustard gas betta fish, all males in this tank, in this aquarium. And he is just stunning, stunning. And you can see here, let me pan over here, and you can see that they can see each other. Yeah, I do have another bubbler over here. Do I need another bubbler in here? No, probably not. I'll eventually just take this one out and leave the other one in the middle compartment because it's kind of overkill. I did it when I first set it up, I think like 10 days ago. By the way, I didn't cycle this aquarium either because luckily here where I live in Dothan, Alabama, the tap water, at least on the street that I live, I tested right out of the faucet and it's perfect. There's no chlorine, there's no nitrates or nitrites or ammonia. The hardness is fine, the pH is perfect. So I'm lucky. So what I get to do, because of that fortune, good fortune, I put the water in the aquarium. I put no chemicals in it. I buy aquarium plants that people have been growing in their aquariums that already have the beneficial bacteria on the plant's surface. Beneficial bacteria doesn't just float around in the water. It adheres to, the filters and the plastic and the glass and the plants and other aquatic life. So if you're already starting out with perfect water, just go ahead and run with that and put live plants in. You can go to your local pet store of your choice that sells live aquatic plants. Oh, a little caveat here. You buy from a store that has their aquatic plants already submerged inside of an aquarium that is currently holding fish or other aquatic life that they have for sale, because that's a cycle tank. So you don't have to go with, chasing, adding all these chemicals to the water and chasing water parameters and, my pH and you know what I'm talking about. It's totally not necessary. And yes, the substrate, I use what's called the Wallstad method. I forget her first name. She's the one that came up with the concept of all natural aquariums. It's a dirt soil substrate all the way on the bottom. It's the first layer down at the bottom. And then on top of that, you add sand. And if you think about it, that's actually kind of mimicking Mother Nature, right? Because when you see freshwater fish out in the wild in their natural habitat, there's no colorful neon colored pebbles and plastic pirate treasure chests bubbling up air, and you know, there's no plastic plants. There's real plants, and the plants and the fish, the plants help get rid of the ammonia. But if you get a chance, look up the Wallstad method for aquariums. And this is what I do and many people do. This is pretty much very low maintenance. I check the water once a week, and I know this is going to be hard for a lot of people to believe, and I'm sorry, but I don't have to change the water. I don't have to do water changes. I don't have to add chemicals. The fact that there's soil and sand and live plants, they all work together to, the plants and the soil and the dirt kind of absorb the ammonia and the fish waste and the plants, and it all works together for a more natural environment for them and less headaches and maintenance for me, right? I mean, who's not going to like that? But these guys are really happy. So happy, in fact, that when I put the Indian almond leaves in there, which they enjoy because it does have medicinal properties, and it's been proven, they're so happy, these guys, that the white rim, I mean the blue rim Betta in the middle, he actually blew a bubble nest, and I think he may be in it. I'll show you the top. There's the bubble nest he blew, and there he is. Let me see if I can get a shot from the bottom. I haven't tried, but there's the bubble nest he made, and there's no females in here. So you're wondering, well, if there's no females, why would he blow a bubble nest? Two reasons. One, he's ready to mate with a female, and he's happy. He's happy. If he was not a happy male Betta, he would not be in the mood to blow. He would not be in the mood for love, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be making more content like this. I'll try and be less preachy and stuff. I hope I don't come across that way. Anyway, if you like this type of content, please hit the like button, and I would really love it if you subscribe, and we can grow this channel and help each other take care of our Betta fish. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Bye.